Hello, hello,
Hey,
my
hey,
brother.
can you hear me?
Yes, of course.
Okay, all right. I don't know. My camera was not working once again. Once again. I'm trying to,
Oh God,
yeah, I don't, I have no idea what's going on with it.
the joys, the
But
joys, the joys.
exactly. There we go. Yeah, it's working now. I dropped it down to 720. I turned off the HDR and that's all that tracking shit. I guess there's buttons for that. So I turned all those off. I literally have everything off with the exception of the camera. So we'll see. So we shall see what happens now.
You have the worst luck.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on with it, but we'll see what happens. All right.
Oh goodness.
All right. Merry Christmas. Dude, holy shit, man. I don't even know, dude. I'm like, I think between the two of us, we had 75 things going on at one time.
Yes, yes, quite a few.
Hold on. I'm trying. Here.
Well, everyone, welcome to the.
Yeah, I had, well, I had shit coming and fucking Goofy was supposed to bring it. And then he ended up with the fucking pool tables. Like, I give a shit about pool tables. I got fucking food that's going to go bad for the dog. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck about the fucking pool tables. I mean, that's just bottom line. You know what I mean? They're working. I know they were working. There's no way a pool table's not taking quarters. That's just somebody bitching that they don't want to put quarters in the pool table.
Mm-hmm.
I know exactly what it is. I mean, I've done it. You know what I mean? Hey, your table's not, give me a free game there, bro. You know? It's unbelievable. But anyway.
Yeah, I found it hard to believe that two pool tables were not taking quarters. That doesn't work like that. So
Exactly.
the joys of it all, brother. The joys of it all. But anyway, this is the Absolute Vodka presents Live at the Landis podcast, coming to you live every Tuesday at 7 p.m.
Swear to God, I want to kill people. Just like, just make murder legal for a day. What's that fucking Purge movie?
Yes.
Dude, unbelievable. Unfucking believable. And you know me. You know what my arsenal looks like, so yeah, watch the fuck out. Holy shit, man. I swear to God, it's like the world we live in anymore. I'm trying to get my camera back to where it goes now. But you're trying to do 4 or 5 things at one time and then people are bitching and complaining about everything else. So it's like boom, boom, boom. There we go. Anyway, so we had a good shows last week. Yeah, we got to do our little recap. But again, as you said, welcome to the Absolute Vodka Live at the Landis podcast. Thank you to Absolute Vodka, of course, our sponsors at Michael Kelly Guitars, as well as over there at Unwind. I don't know if you had a chance. I did send you the new link to that. Yeah, it is. Holy shit.
I just did that.
Unwind.com. Unwind.com. Did you get the I got to figure out the I didn't change anything on our cap cut too. I'm not sure exactly what happened with that. So
Yeah, I don't know.
yeah, I have no idea.
It's terrible at the moment. I have
All
to
right, well,
literally close out in order to do any other videos. So every time I go to export one, I just close it out, open it back up again. Works fine.
we'll figure it out because, like I
Yes.
said, I didn't touch anything, so I don't know what happened to it. But then again,
Yes. I
I
think
got
they
my
changed
filthy
the
Phillies hat on.
subscription levels over there.
Oh yeah, trying to get
So
more
I
money.
think now it's like there's 2 different levels instead of just one that you have to pay for.
It's American owned now, so it's like everything changed. So as soon as
Yeah, so I think that messed it up.
Yeah.
But
I've
oh
got
well.
so much going on over here.
I mean, hey, I make it work, you know?
I didn't even get to
It
change
just
my
takes
dirty
twice as
hat or
long,
nothing.
3 times as long.
Exactly. Well, let's do that recap real quick, man. We got to do our we're going to rewind with the unwind recap. How's that?
Hey, look at you.
Rewind with the unwind recap.
Let's we're gonna get started with little Tony Wilson.
Tony Wilson, the one and only, got a proclamation from the dude. I would give Slipknot a proclamation this week before I gave it to fucking the James Brown. But hey, who am I, right? Who am I? To be honest with you,
back there, dude.
to be honest with you, knowing our mayor and the tattoos that he hides all the time, he probably would have rather give one to a Slipknot
Yes.
tribute than James Brown too. But that's just between you and I. So you know what I say to that.
Oh, God, I forgot about that thing.
Oh, I
Holy
did
shit.
not. I did not. Well, let's see what you got, man.
Alrighty. This is a little man's world, starting it off.
It's a man. Oh man, you cut it right off when he was about to get going, man.
Yes.
When a man needs a woman.
Yes.
This is, you gave it this the old Gong Show, baby. You took that sucker right off. What was his name? Chuck Berry? Was that his name? Yeah, the Gong Show guy. He would have been proud of you, man.
Yes, the Gong Show. Hey, you can't give it away for free, you know?
This is true. You got one more from Tony there?
Yeah, I got a couple. I got I Feel Good and Living in America. Take your pick.
Let's go with Living in America. I like that. That's cool. From Rocky and shit, man. I love that song.
Yeah. It's probably not the part you're thinking of, but here we go.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, I think because you were on the horn side over there in all those videos, all you could hear was the horns. And I know that wasn't the case on my side of things. So I kind of had to pick parts of videos where it wasn't just horns.
No, it sounded good, though.
So,
I thought it sounded fine. Yeah. It sounded fine.
Hell yeah. But yeah, in the camera, it definitely picked up more of the horns than anything else. So all of the parts, like the chorus of that, all you could hear is.
Dude, Tony was great. It was actually a great night, man. The people that came out really enjoyed it, and it was a good night. And I'm glad he got to do his thing here in Vineland again.
Hell yeah!
So it's always fun, man. James Brown was he's an icon, man. And when you get to find somebody who used to be James Brown while James Brown was in prison to do James Brown again, I mean, you can't find a better guy, right? I mean, he was James Brown for a while,
Hell yes.
I
don't know of any others doing James Brown.
No,
so
no,
he's got that one on lock, I feel. And then we had AC/DC with an opener who was incredible, man.
Oh yeah, that dude was good.
I pulled a couple from him.
Dude had a good voice. He's out of New York, I believe he said.
Yes. Otan Vargas.
Otan.
I think
he said
Otan.
Otan.
Right?
Yeah, Otan.
I think so.
Yeah, it sounds like one of the fucking Transformers and shit.
I think he said it's like, oh, Tan.
Fucking Otan.
But yes, here is one of his original songs. We'll start off with that. Here we go.
Yeah, he was good, man. He had a good voice, man. Definitely.
Definitely. Yes. Do you want his of Comfortably Numb?
Yeah, if it's not real long, because it's like, boom.
No, 30 seconds. So here we go. This is him doing his version of Comfortably Numb in like a 90s grunge.
Let's go!
Way.
That guy down front looks like my precious. What was that dude's name? My
Schmeagle?
Schmeagle. I'm my precious. I will
Gollum?
get video of this, my precious.
He had 2 names.
Yeah, Alan.
Yeah, 3 names. Holy shit! And then the boys in Back in Black, man.
Oh yeah,
Coming out and crushing it. Oh god. We'll get started off with a little.
Hey, dude, don't give me fucking sound effects and think I'm not gonna.
Oh, Jesus. Here's a little Hell's Bells. You got some Hell's Bells over there?
Just these guys, they were fucking great, man. Like always, man. I mean, these guys. If you're looking for an AC/DC band and you want to go see them, you see Back in Black anywhere. They're playing all over the place. Go see these guys because they're fucking sick, man. They really are. Tony's got the voice, man. They brought the bagpipe player this time. It was fantastic. I wonder if Schmeagle's down there.
Yeah, I'm sure he is. Here we go.
Dude, that was the whole fucking Lord of the Rings crowd down there. Holy shit. Jesus Christ, man.
The whole fellowship, dude.
Yeah, the whole fellowship of the fucking rings down there taking photos. It's got to be better video than what came out of my fucking phone.
Concerning hobbits.
I'm surprised my phone. We had these the South Jersey rednecks next to us on. I'm surprised my phone didn't pick up all that shit. Yeah, Bobby got his fucking tractor caught in the mud. Yeah, I love AC/DC. I'm like, what the fuck, man?
On and on and on.
As long as they were buying beer, man, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I think they were. I think we can guarantee that
definitely
one.
They weren't buying beer. They were buying something else at the dispensary down the street on the way in. That is... Poof.
Follow it up with a little Dirty Deeds. Here we go.
Dirty Deeds.
Whoa, you're green.
I know. What the fuck is going on with my thing, man? I hate this program, man. No, dude, my whole like screen is like effed up from the like what the hell is that? Fucking cops are here now.
Oh my god.
I have no idea, man. What's going on, bro?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe
know.
disable your camera and bring it back, because boy, oh boy.
No, I've got my entire screen is gone. Like everything in front of my face on my computer.
Oh.
Is just a blank like screen. I might have to go out and come back in, man.
Yeah, you should probably do that. Of course, this is the song I picked for you. This is
but I can't even do like a refresh.
Your special song. Can you see like your Finder window at the bottom?
I can't see the bar at the top. I can't see anything. It's really weird. Oh, now I see a guy walking in the snow. What the fuck is going on? Holy shit! Now there's some chick dancing. Let me watch her dance for a little bit. Hold on. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go out and come back in. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, jeez. All right. Well, in the meantime, I'll do the jack, and then
you do that. I'm gonna quit
a read or two
and come back.
All right, sounds good.
All right.
This is Back in Black doing Ray's song, The Jack.
Never had the royal flush. Got you now. From the tattoo on the left leg, in the doctor on the right. She had the captain down. If you play it right, she's got the jack. She's got the jack. She's got the jack. She's got the jack.
She's Got the Jack. That is Ray's song that Back in Black does exclusively for him every single time. And yes, it is a Green Day for Ray. That's a good one. That is very good. Yeah, Lord knows what happened with him. I think he's getting a little restarted here. So in the meantime, we're going to do a couple ad plugs, and then I see the boys in Wait and Bleed sitting back there in waiting and bleeding back there. So we're going to go off with Unwind. This episode is sponsored by Unwind. If anxiety and meds have been running your life, there's finally another way. Unwind is the first of its kind herbal supplement designed to help you feel calm, clear, and in control without the nasty side effects. With a 4.9 star rating and 10,000 anxiety battles won, Unwind is made by a founder living with anxiety disorder, made for others still looking for a natural solution. Try it risk-free, feel the calm, or get your money back. Go to unwind.com, that's UNWD.com, and use code THELANDIS for 25% off your first order. And then we'll plug a little Michael Kelly Guitar Company. Introducing the extraordinary sound and craftsmanship of Michael Kelly guitars. When you choose a Michael Kelly guitar, you're not just buying an instrument, you're investing in a legacy of quality, creativity, and a passion for music. Each Michael Kelly guitar is meticulously crafted by skilled artisans who ensure that every detail, from the body shape to the finish, exceeds industry standards. You'll feel the difference in every strum. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned pro, Michael Kelly guitars offer a range of tones that suit various genres. From soulful strumming to powerful riffs, Michael Kelly guitars deliver the sound you want. Choose Michael Kelly guitars and experience the perfect blend of quality, innovation, and value. Play with passion, play with purpose. Play a Michael Kelly guitar today. Right, Ray?
Just play with your fucking self. I don't know what's going on over here, man.
Oh, no.
Now my Google totally quit on me. I think I said something about his fucking mother, and now here I am.
Oh, yeah. Well, you are way off.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Something's totally fucked up. I have no idea what it is.
It sounds like your mic is not the correct one.
Oh.
And your camera's back to being all choppy again.
Motherfucking mother.
But it sounds like there's a bee floating around you.
Motherfucker.
Oh, now you sound nice and good. You don't
Is that better? Fuck this
sound wise, yeah, your camera's still catching up, I think.
fucker. Yeah, man, I hate technology. It's probably the $4,000 a month I spend on fucking internet. That's what it is, dude. I'm still on Wi-Fi.
That'll kill you.
Well, I have to do that.
Oh, to print, correct?
Yes.
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 God help.
Am I back?
You'll probably get there at some point.
Nice. Dude, I give up on this shit. Alan, stop laughing at me, man. Apparently on TikTok, I'm a fucking king over here.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. I reset everything. And it's something to do with Google. I got out of Google. I came back in, and it wouldn't let me back in.
Huh.
It was really weird.
That is weird. Maybe just for right now until it catches up. Just turn your camera off, leave the audio. It looks like it's catching up.
Yeah, I'm fucking with it. You can go ahead.
I can hear you perfectly.
You can go ahead and move forward while I try to figure out what's going on with this thing.
Yes. Do you want me to play the promo and bring on the Wait and Bleed boys?
Oh, fuck yeah, man. It's a shame because I love these guys, man. I'd like to fucking fuck technology, dude. I'm like serious, man. Fucking TikTok over here, man. Fucking no problem. This goddamn fucking shit over here. I swear to God. You do your thing. I'm gonna play with myself over here. Play with yourself. Right. Play with a Michael Kelly guitar. One or the other.
Yes. All right. Well, I'll play the promo and then we'll bring him in. Can hear you fine.
Well, at least I'm there. But yeah, fucking, I don't know. Losing my gourd over here.
Oh, there it goes. It's coming back. Here we go.
Cut me up and fuck me up.
Well, I'm glad there was no fucking cursing in that one. Jesus Christ, man. Fucking kids watching this fucking show, man.
God damn it.
Fuck 'em.
What the hell is going on? Holy shit. You're fucking wearing masks.
Yeah, it's what we do, you know.
Oh, yeah, even during interviews.
All the time.
It's
That
awful.
is not that is not. Well, don't tell me all the time, man. I mean, the guy in the black, man, his girlfriend might like the fact that he wears the mask all the time. I mean, I'm just saying. Holy shit! Look, dudes, what the fuck, man? I am so excited to have you guys at the Landis, bro. You have no idea. This is the kind of fucking music I live for, man. And this is what we want. And Steve and I, dude, when it comes to shit like this, we do crazy shit with lights and video. It's fucking ridiculous, man. And this, I don't know, man. I don't even know what to say, man. I can't even believe we found a Slipknot tribute. To be honest with you.
There's not a lot of them out there, man, you know.
No, that's a good thing, though. That's a good thing. Just tell me you live up to it. How long you guys been going?
About a year and a half now.
Really?
We do a bunch of different tributes. Slipknot's just one of them, but we've been doing the Slipknot tribute for about a year and a half now. Full costume, as you can see. These guys are lazy. 7 members. We got 7 guys from 3 different states, all over the place, man. Gonna really use the stage, man. You're gonna go nuts.
Now, do you guys combine and do the other bands at the show as well? Is that the same guy? Oh, see that's fucking cool, man.
We might switch a guitar player out here or a drummer there, but same core group as in almost every band we do.
And that's crazy because you're going from like that brutal metal to that punky sound to that almost like new metal sound with the Deftones. You know what I mean? That's like it's just like a lot of genres you're playing with right there on one stage.
We wear a lot of hats.
And a lot of fucking masks.
A lot of masks.
Yes.
So you guys are about a year and a half. What made you choose? Tell me it's because you didn't want to do another fucking Ozzy Osbourne or fucking Fleetwood Mac tribute, right? And that's what got you into the Slipknot. First of all, what made you choose these 3 bands?
Well, like I said, we do more than just these 3. We actually started as a Godsmack tribute band like 3.5 years ago now.
Nice.
And we've been adding new acts every couple of months, and we're up to like 10 bands right now.
Oh shit.
We decided to do the Slipknot tribute because not a lot of people were doing it, and like we wanted to be able to do it justice, you know, make it crazy, make it nuts for the crowd, you know.
Yep.
Really into it, and I think we've been doing pretty well as far as that goes, you know.
So I guess the good thing is there's not a big changeover between bands, correct?
No, we have everything set up in the start. We might take a 10 to 15 minute break between acts just to
Nice.
keep the crowd amped up, you know.
Yeah,
Nice.
exactly. And now do you guys? Because look, I happen to like Slipknot, so you know I listen to a lot. I'm sure you're probably hitting like some of the hits, like Duality, Before I Forget, and all that shit. But do you pull any of the deep cuts out?
Right now, we mainly got like most of the songs you're definitely gonna know from like the first 3-4 albums.
Okay.
I know Custer was a single, but that's kind of a more recent song. We do that. That's always a crowd favorite, you know.
Yeah.
We do like the big ones from the first album, Sick, Surfacing, stuff like that, you know. Just beyond.
I'm like an Opium of the People and a Scissors kind of guy, man. I like the deep cuts.
We haven't gotten that deep yet. We're working on that stuff from Iowa over the summer because it's going to be 25 years since Iowa was released.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yep.
We're talking about doing
Dude,
stuff like Masterpiece
Wait,
and
25? It's been 25 years?
Yep.
Holy shit, man. What am I, like
Same thing
80?
with Toxicity from System of a Down, 25 years in September.
Wow.
Really? Holy shit, man. I didn't realize it's been 20. It doesn't feel like, you know what it is, man? Time just flies so fucking fast anymore. You don't realize, you know, how long some of these bands have been out. Because I feel like, I mean, I know I've been listening to Slipknot for years, but it just doesn't seem like 25 years.
That's 25 years for their second album.
That's their second album. Yeah. Holy shit, man. Dude, I am getting. I might have to go see a doctor and get a fucking.
Dude, I feel like that's
checkup
that
or something.
2000. Like it just feels like 2000 was yesterday to like a lot of people, you know.
Yeah,
And it's
true.
just hard to believe. Like, oh, holy shit, that album's this old, you know? Wow.
Wow, man. And then you go to then you guys do you call it SoaD, which is System of a Down.
Yeah.
which is again, it's I'm okay with System of a Down. They got a lot very political to me, and I'm not into a lot of the political bullshit sometimes because it doesn't fucking matter. It's all bullshit on both sides anymore. It's a fucking joke. But I still do like I like Toxicity and Chop Suey and all those hits I know, but I never really got into them like I did Slipknot. Slipknot I used to work out to. You put it on at the gym and somebody comes over and says can I use the machine next to you? You fucking spit on them, But I never really got into System of a Down as much. But again, I like them. But so when you guys when you go from one band to the other, now you do costume change. You go full. What? Tell us how it works.
Yeah, we always have like separate outfits for every band. Like I said, just like 10, 15 minutes between sets, we're back up. Slam a Red Bull, grab some water, and just right back at it again. Just trying to keep the crowd engaged. Because shows, and it'll be like a 20, 25-minute break between sets, then you lose the crowd. It's so much harder to get them back once you've lost them.
Especially with this kind of music, you want to kind of keep them going. So maybe what we got to do is make sure our house music is fucking, right there on par to kind of keep people happy. But it's good because they get to go have another drink, go outside, maybe have a cigarette or a happy cigarette and make themselves feel good so they can come back in and enjoy a little
jazz
bit.
Cabbage.
Jazz cabbage, baby. But then you go to the Deftones. What brought the Deftones in on this idea of three bands?
Well, we originally started the Deftones as we were just kind of putting on our own festival thing. We needed another band, and me and the guitar player knew a lot of Deftones songs already. Our bass player here, he hates the Deftones with a passion.
Yeah, I
get into and now we're starting to like them a little bit.
Look, I don't hate them, but it's like you're going from now. Do you start with the Deftones and go to System of a Down and end up with Slipknot? I hope, right?
Yeah, for Friday that's the lineup. But
perfect. Oh, you're definitely ramping it up because you're going from that moody music, into just like people wanting to rip each other's dick noses off. So it's.
Oh, they do. We've had heads put through walls.
Don't do that. Don't do that here, please. It's an insurance nightmare, man.
It's not on us.
Well, the good thing is,
okay.
The good things with you guys is it's a general admission show, so people can get up, they can move around, they can dance, they can come up front if they want and enjoy the show. Because we get a lot of shows that we don't do the general admission, and then we got people bitching and moaning because Bobby stood up in front of Henrietta and she bought a seat and it's fucking stupid. So we when we get bands like you guys in, we try to do a general admission show and make it like really give the people you can go where you want. You don't like what's going on up front, well, move your ass to the back. You know what I mean? Or go out to concessions and get another beer, get another Absolute vodka cocktail. Did you freeze, Steve? Are you still alive over there?
No, I'm here.
Oh, okay. I thought it was you now. So
here.
so Slipknot's been around since what? So what? Like 99, right?
98, 99, something like that.
98, 99. Yeah, dude, man, it's fucking Iowa madness out of fucking Slipknot, man. Who the fuck knew you get fucking Slipknot out of Iowa? I mean, think about that. It's like, dude, I don't even know. So how
there, man?
yeah, how well versed are you on the history of the band and stuff like that? Do you guys really get into or you just get into it for the music side?
It's different for each member. Like I've been into Slipknot pretty much since they came out. I don't know like the demo stuff, but like the self-titled album then on, I've bought everything they have, seen them live a couple of times, But so some members of the band, it's like they're hearing some of the stuff for the first time, When you do so many different acts, not everyone's going to be fully versed on everything, but you get to like it the more you play it, usually.
Yeah. What's the dog's name? He's pissing on one of your nuclear reactors back there. Dude.
Dave. Hi, baby.
Yeah, dude, I got my dog's back here on the couch too, so we're there. Hey, what's up, pup? No, we do. Big dog lovers. So have you been doing? Which one have you been doing longer? The Slipknot, the System of a Down. Apparently, not the Deftones, because one guy doesn't care for him very much, which I don't blame him. But
I play anything. I don't care.
I believe we started the system and the Slipknot tribute around the same time, but it took a lot longer to get the Slipknot band together because it's so many moving pieces. So we'd already played a couple shows out as the system tribute by the time we got around to our first Slipknot show.
Well, I'll tell you, dude. From when I bought this place originally, I was like, trying to figure out. We brought in a lot of national acts, and I mean, we've had some of the biggest names in rock and roll, and it's just like they don't sell like tributes sell, man. People love to see the bands like this because first of all, you're getting everything you love out of a band like Slipknot, who doesn't tour as much. They're not out there as much. You're not going to get to see them like you can, and they get to live it and love that kind of music. And it's just we've been really pushing the tribute acts this year, and dude, I cannot tell you how happy I am to have you guys. But I got to ask you. So you said you're doing but what other bands are you doing besides these three?
All right, we do Korn,
Nice,
Godsmack, Slipknot, Marilyn Manson, Deftones, Papa Roach,
Limp Bizkit.
Nickelback.
We're missing
Hey, Nickelback.
Oh, Rage Against the Machine.
Rage Against the Machine, yeah.
Holy fuck! Don't do fucking Nickelback, man. Jesus
We do
Christ.
the hard stuff. Nickelback has some hard songs.
Yeah, they got some hard stuff that they give each other in the back of the fucking tour bus.
Just to feel it out,
Yeah.
Oh,
Nickel smack, yeah. That is not a joke.
No, but no. So that's, dude, like that. Even Marilyn Manson's another one. So the thing is, and what I was kind of hinting at from the beginning is, so we've gone through a lot of tribute acts, man. And when I tell you, my inbox on a daily basis is full of tribute acts. What I get are Tom Petty's, Fleetwood Mac's. Like I think everybody does a fucking Fleetwood Mac act. I don't know, who doesn't anymore. I mean, you guys doing Nickelback though. I mean, you're right fucking there. But you got Ozzy Osbourne's another one. AC/DC's another one. Every band you just named. I've heard nobody's doing Marilyn Manson. Now Godsmack, there's probably about at least 15 of those floating around out there.
Well, that was what we started with, but like we've moved on to other things. Really, we'll play it, but
I'm glad you did, man. I'm glad you did because it's
a lot more fun.
Hell yeah,
it's definitely fun. And look, you get to dress up, you get to have a good time, you get a crowd that is going to know this music. They're going to rock out to this music, and you don't have to worry about being judged because none of us can fucking understand it anyway. It's so fucking loud. So you're like, oh, his guitar wasn't in tune. Who fucking cares, man? I mean, let's be serious here. But seriously, man, we get a lot of tribute acts, and it's all the same stuff over and over and over again. I probably got 3 or 4 ABBAs today. I don't know how many people are out there doing ABBA tributes now. Even what was yours, Steve? Metallica. Metallica. Like yes. We're trying to get the guys from Obey Your Master to do an ABBA Metallica show.
Hey Ray, I heard from a little birdie that you have 8 Nickelback tour shirts. Is that true?
I do. I now what I do is I wipe my ass with them and then I wash them again and then I wipe my ass with them again. So yes, I do. It's a pain in the ass getting them on the roller all the time. So I can pull it back off. But it's worth it. It's worth it. I only bought so many because I rub a hole right through them. Yeah. I'm one of those guys. I'm ex-military, man. You got to put the finger through, man. That's what I'll never forget when I went through the Ranger indoctrination program. They gave us all 1 roll of toilet paper for the 2-week indoctrination program, and they said you better use 1 sheet at a time. And they showed us how to fucking you pull the center out, you stick your finger in it, you put your finger in your ass, you clean it out. That little piece you took off, you clean under your fingernail when you're done. So I mean, you learn how to use one roll of toilet paper, man. It
leaves to use and not to use.
That's exactly, man. Fucking, and that was fucking Joe. I don't even see Joe's comments on here. I don't know where the hell he is. I don't know how to get back to that. I'm still on the fucking gong and shit. I don't fucking know, man. Hey, fuck you. Fuck you. Here it is, comments. All right. I ate. I got like 15 of those fucking shirts, man. I do a lot of shitting, man. I eat a lot of spicy food, bro. A lot of spicy food. So I got to ask. So now, when it comes to costuming, I don't know. I did you make the masks, or are these readily available to purchase?
There's a lot of guys online that make masks. Like I got this one from Europe. I have a couple on order from Mexico right now. So like there's mask makers like all over like the internet.
Can't imagine what that Mexican one's gonna smell like on your face after a couple days, man. Holy shit!
Yeah, I got that from Finland. I was really happy when it was finished.
Dude, that one is fucking badass, and it looks really, really good, man. It looks very authentic, and you know you know how the Finnish are. They love shit like that. So
I 3D printed this one.
Oh,
no, dude, let me tell you, that's fucking awesome. Dude, 3D printing has gotten so crazy now.
Damn,
Dude, now did you printed that yourself?
Yeah,
And is that painted, or is that the color of the filament?
painted.
Oh, okay. Because dude, I was looking at some 3D printing shit today actually online, man, and you can like put a silver filament in it. It looks just like that. And it comes out gorgeous.
Yeah, you can print pretty much anything these days.
Dude, that is fucking cool, man. Except the fucking dick nose mask over there. Apparently, you got to get that from Finland.
This cost way more than mine. Mine was like $1.50.
Exactly.
That's the beauty of it.
Exactly. That's
My
the other
3D
good
printer
thing
sits in a corner because every time I try to put something new on it, I just end up fucking it up. And it's just like you do something, it's working perfect, everything's great, and then you're like, oh, dude, I can make this thing faster. Let's go. We're gonna hot rod it,
Nope.
and then
you got to
fucking haven't printed shit in a while. I know.
You remember we bought that before AI started, taking over the world, man. Now these new ones, man, you just fucking tell it what to make, and it looks it up and does it for you. I need a Slipknot mask. You come back in an hour, you fucking got one. Yeah, and it stays self-level now. I was looking at one today, man. I'm like, holy shit, man. It's just, you don't have to do anything anymore.
And they're only like $300-400 now too.
Yeah, and we paid like $1,500 for that stupid thing or some shit. I don't fucking know.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Now it's a fucking paperweight. Is that the dog? So, dude, what is with the nuclear reactors back there, man? They look like some fucking shit that's about to explode.
Those are drums.
Oh, okay.
Hell
Yeah,
yes.
it's hard to see on here.
Those are drums. Those are drums, and then there's more drums.
So wait, so real quick, we got bass player. I'm assuming we got lead singer up front.
Yeah.
And so Finland face there. What I don't want to keep calling you dick nose. That's an insult, and I fucking like it.
Finland face. I like that.
Finland face.
Yeah, he plays those drums.
Yeah, he does the additional percussion and backing.
Oh,
vocals.
nice, dude. Especially with Slipknot, man. When it comes to drums, man, you sell the show.
Dude, between
with
the two bands this weekend, I think every drum mic we have in the building gets used. Between
Yeah, we do bring a keg. We bring 2 kegs.
hell yes, hell yes,
Nice.
hell yes, dude.
Nice.
I love it. Yeah, between this and the Neil Peart kit the next day, it's like we're tapped on drum channels. It's amazing.
Oh yeah, we have an amazing band on Saturday too, man. If you guys are into Rush, man, these guys are fucking killer, man. They're literally one of the best Rush bands I've ever seen.
We will be heading to Erie, Pennsylvania on Saturday.
Fucking
Nice.
Erie, Pennsylvania, man. That's a perfect place for a Slipknot show. And
Yes.
it's called Erie.
Corn.
Oh,
Corn. Oh, you're doing Corn. Oh, no, and now when you do the Corn tribute, who do you do with that? Do you do any other bands up front?
It depends on the set. Saturday night we're actually playing. We're opening for a Typo Negative tribute.
Oh, is
Dead
it
Again?
Is it
Yes.
Dead Again?
Those guys fucking kill it, dude.
Dude, they are fucking sick.
They
dude.
kill it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
Johnny
probably
Kelly's
play,
a
like,
Johnny Kelly's a friend of ours too. He's played here a few times in a couple different bands, and when they played here, I sent him some video because they're fucking killer, man.
Mhm.
I mean, they're
They're really good guys.
Yes,
dude, they're
Oh,
good.
absolutely.
They're good. And I guess I could see Korn opening up for them. I mean, Typo's more of a, I don't know if it's a really hard rock heavy metal band, but
It's a weird combo, but it works. Right?
To me it's an emo.
They're,
It's
very
an emo.
very deep tunings on both of those.
Yeah,
It's nice.
Yeah, I do love them though, dude. I love Typo Negative. It's another great band, man. Some really great records, man. The what the hell's that song? I like the Black Hair Dye one. I love that song, man.
Black number one.
Black Number One.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
dude.
love that fucking song, man. It's such a good song.
What's the other one, John? We like.
I know you're fucking someone else. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's a good song too. Yeah,
Hell
man.
yes.
Dude, you're opening up for a really great band. We definitely got to get them back because they were fucking killer, man. They played on Halloween, and it was just Halloween's a tough night to get people out, you know. So but the show looked great. It sounded fucking great, man. They had some, and like we usually do all the video and lighting, but they sent over their video and it was so good I had to play it, man. And it came out really nice. So that was fucking great, man. That's gonna be a good show, man. Well, we got
we've done probably at least a dozen shows with them over the
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well, then you definitely got to be good because if they're having you back, you're definitely a good band. And that's all. Look, that's all we give a shit about is the bands being good because we have a second venue upstairs that has it's like 300 standing, and we have a brand new stage and it's all been and we're looking for bands like what you're doing for that more because that's more of that kind of there's a bar in the room, the whole 9 yards. It's not not a seated venue per se,
Right.
and in there we can offer bands a bigger cut too because we don't have to worry about as much overhead
not much
in it.
overhead, right?
Yep. Yeah, exactly. And that's the big thing. So I'd love to talk to you guys when you get here and talk because again, Marilyn Manson I've seen twice. Love Marilyn Manson. I like just about everything you're doing except the Nickelback. That's about the only one I don't like.
Well, maybe we'll do Stained.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
We're working on that too.
Yeah, maybe.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. You do Nickelback, Stained, and fucking Creed. Steve loves Creed though.
I love Creed. dude.
We were gonna do Creed for a bit, then we decided not to.
I love Creed. It's
Creed.
they're one of those bands that like kind of like Nickelback that people were like, dude, you really you like Creed? And I'm like, yes, man. And then now all of a sudden they're huge again. Like, I mean, selling out fucking stadium tours and shit like that. It's like, dude,
Yeah.
the Creed people never left. We never left. We've always been here.
It's true. We've had a couple. I got the good boys from Nimrod are on too, man. The Green Day guys. But it's one of those. It is. Paul came in. He said too. He said the music is great, but the politics suck. They really do. I mean, that was my problem with System of a Down. I mean, it's just. It's just. Like I said, I don't play the fucking stupid games, man. Like I said,
I think
I'm
he
an
was talking about
ex-military
Green
guy.
Day over there.
Yeah. No.
The thing
I don't
about
think-
System is there's some political messaging, but there's also stuff that's just ridiculous, and we kind of
Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Terracotta Pie.
both ways.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. There you go. Yeah. But what I always like it from them is the way it's like they go from like this whisper to this fucking full shriek, and that's what I liked about them. I like Paul said, the music's good. It's just sometimes and I always say too, to be honest with you, man, it doesn't matter. With a lot of stuff, because you go back to the '60s and you look at a lot of that classic rock coming out of Vietnam and a lot of the stuff that was going on. But you listen to that music now, and it the message is different, and it doesn't matter what the song is, because it's the way you interpret the lyrics that fit your life. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And again, it's like Slipknot, man. When I go to the gym, man, I'll put on Slipknot. And it just gives me that energy and the pump and the drums and the bass lines. Like I said, you got two of the best parts of the band right behind you. I love this band. I can't fucking wait. This could be a good show, man.
Mm-hmm.
So somebody just said, let's go Human Clay, April 10th.
Yes, he's in Human Clay, George.
Oh, is he?
Yes.
George, hell yeah, dude. We're looking forward to it, man.
Yes.
We're looking forward to it, man.
Yeah, man, I love Creed. Love Creed.
I know you do, man.
But I love all three of these bands that are coming on Friday. I mean, Slipknot, I've always loved them. System of a Down, fucking absolutely love them. And Deftones, dude, I'm very into Deftones. Chino has a crazy voice, crazy.
And I think
good
that's
voice.
what made the Deftones. Honestly, was his voice. But like I said, it's so moody.
Yeah, you're doing it in the right order.
Yeah.
I can tell you that for sure.
Oh, you're definitely
Like,
100% in the right order. You're gonna get people in and wake them the fuck up by the end.
I couldn't
So
imagine doing the
that-
Deftones last after the other two. That would be
No,
that'd be
no,
nuts.
no.
bass player shaking his head. That would be one way to absolutely kill it. But I mean, again, it's stuff I love, but at the same point, you can't go back from it. We've had a couple bands now come in, do shows like this, and they had three bands, and they open it, they try to change it around. Now they're three separate bands, so I will say that, but they try to change it around every time they come, give each one of them the spotlight. And a couple of them, I'm like, dude, that band cannot go last. Like the Foo Fighters going last the one time after a freaking Stone Temple Pilots. It's like, dude, the Stone Temple Pilots had to be at the end every single time. You know, like you can't end with Foo Fighters. After that.
No, it puts everybody to fucking sleep, man.
You just can't do it. You can't do it. But we've had it happen a couple times, and it's like, if only you guys went first. And we've had random opening bands come in and be like, "Oh, dude, they blew the doors off the place," and then the next band comes in, you're like, ugh. Not that they were bad, but it's like the energy just was not in the right order, you know.
Well, that's why if you have a band like these guys who are playing each band, if the first one sucks and they all just suck, so you know it doesn't matter, you know. And by the end of it, you had enough to drink. You're like, hey, those bands were good. I like that, man. Just sell alcohol, guys. Just keep
definitely
telling
in
them to go back to
drinking
the
order.
All the
Yes.
bands are definitely pro level musicians. Everybody's been doing it for forever. Now, most of us are in our deep 40s, some in our 50s.
Early to mid 40s.
Early to mid.
Early to mid 40s.
Put on that mask. You can be whatever you want to be.
Yeah, you definitely can be. But you know what? That it doesn't matter, dude. You guys did the right thing. You picked the right bands that no one else is doing. And I think that's the important thing is it's you know that we've been trying so hard to find new stuff. You know, and I've been saying it for years, man. And finally we got a Steve Miller band coming in. I mean, Steve Miller, literally his two greatest albums were his greatest hits albums. I mean, you know, and it's like nobody's doing Steve Miller, but 57 people are doing Fleetwood Mac, you know? And it's like, oh well, I'm not doing Fleetwood Mac. I'm doing just this part of Fleetwood Mac. I'm doing just this part of I'm just, dude, it's all the same shit, man. And you got it and you guys found a little niche, and I hope you stick with it and don't let it go. But I definitely, when you get here, I want to show you our upstairs venue too, and see what your thoughts are, because I think you got some bands. We could just do a 2-band thing and get you back, like, you know, if you're doing 8 bands, you know, get you back 4 times, and really do well up there. And we're gonna try and get that place going real well. So and this is the kind of music it's made for. It's made for that standing room. You want to fucking mosh at the front of the stage, we don't give a shit type bands, you know what I mean? Because how do you do that in the theater? You know, I mean, we got like from the front row to the stage, we got like what, 4.5 feet?
Yeah, it's not a lot.
What are you gonna do? You know,
It's not a lot.
What are you gonna do? Yeah, so it is what it is. But look, I'm glad to meet you guys, man. I look forward to meeting you in person. And again, I'm excited, man, because you know I definitely, especially knowing that you're seasoned musicians and you're doing the right thing. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a good show, man. Holy shit. You want to put the card up, Steve, for that?
Yeah, hell yeah. Let me find it real quick.
It is Friday night. There it is. Wait and Bleed. And then it's House of Flies and Toad. Wait. Is it Not Again? Is that the name of the tour, I guess?
Yeah.
That's what you're calling it? Okay, that's fucking cool. I like that. That's cool. So it's February 20th. It's this Friday. Tickets are $35. You're all in. There's no additional fees, taxes, any of that stuff. We do have free parking as well. Doors open at 7. Show starts at 8. And of course, we have wonderful things like Absolute Vodka and all their wonderful attributes. We have the weed infused drinks. We have everything you can possibly want for a good show like this. So it's going to be. Is it weed infused? What are they putting that shit?
Yeah, hemp.
Hemp. It's hemp. So
Red Bull.
Yes.
Yes. Oh
Right.
yes. Oh yes. Yeah.
Yeah, some multiple different kinds.
There's no Red Bull. It can't happen.
That's the
Yeah, we got-
sponsorship I've been trying to get, man.
Yeah, we got all the. You know what? I never tried. We probably get them. They sponsor fucking. They sponsor fucking what belt sander racing and shit. I'm sure
Yeah,
they
dude.
sponsor us, man.
Sponsor a music venue. Come on.
Exactly. Well, look, guys, thanks for coming on, man. We appreciate it, and we're gonna run that video one more time when you guys step out. But we're looking forward to it. Where are you guys coming from? Where are you out of?
The Scranton, Pennsylvania area.
Nice.
Oh, all right. Nice. Good area up there, man. That's where the office
we
is. and
travel
shit,
all
yeah.
around New Jersey,
Yeah.
New York, Maryland, Virginia, West Virginia, stuff like that, Delaware.
Sweet.
All
Oh,
over.
good. Well, look, man. Safe travels getting here, guys.
All right, we'll see you Friday.
We'll see you Friday, man. I can't
See
wait,
you
man. It's gonna be a
Friday.
good show, man. Gonna be a good show. Have a good night, guys.
Get those Red Bull on ice.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Have a good night, guys.
All right, bro.
Hell yeah, man. You want to run that video one more time?
Yes. Yeah, let's run it. Here we go.
I love it. I fucking love it, man. I fucking love it. One more time. I fucking love it, man. I'm out. Gong me off, man. Gong me off. No, that's funny, dude. But no, they're fucking good, man. I'm looking forward to it. They do a lot of good bands. I'm interested in the Marilyn Manson band. I saw Marilyn Manson twice. Another one of those, crazy acts, but they're really good. And I love the show. I can't remember what year. The one year I went to see it was the year that they were canceling the show everywhere because everybody was like, "Oh my God, my children can't see Marilyn Manson."
He's the devil.
God forbid. But they can go out and protest in the middle of the streets. We'll let them do that. But we don't want them to see Marilyn Manson. It's fucking unbelievable.
That was that hangover from the 50s still when I was growing up.
Yeah. I don't remember, but dude, it was such a good concert, and it was such a fun
grunge
time.
was the devil.
Yes.
All that kind of shit. I mean, it was like Woodstock '99.
Yep.
that
it
didn't
really
help
was.
anything.
Yeah, it really was.
That did not help anybody's case.
No, Woodstock '99 was a fucking joke, man. Did you ever watch that? The thing on that? That was.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that was insanity, dude. That was absolute insanity.
I don't even know what they were thinking with that one.
Who knows? But they did it.
They did. They did do it. But I'll tell you what, man, I'm excited about this band. So, like I said, this is something we haven't had here yet, and I think it's something that'll do really good. We get them in the upstairs venue, and we just do.
Yeah, even with we'll have to see all the stuff that they bring because I think even with the big stage up there, it'd be tough with 70. It'd be tight.
Oh, we're gonna have to get rid of a couple guys.
Be tight.
Gonna have to get rid of
a lot
guys.
of drums, dude. I don't know if you saw that. I have my hands full on Friday.
But I do have I realized I was going through the sound.
Can't wait till Tommy sees that input
There's
list.
a Welcome to Vineland sound on here. Hold on. Just kidding.
It's been oddly quiet out here tonight.
Yeah, no, we live right down the street from the police station, so it's like every time you fucking they go off, you hear it, man. It's like. Yeah.
What was it? Was that New Year's Eve the one time and they were setting off the fireworks and the traffic cones? And I'm like,
yes.
Dude, it sounds like a bomb is going off outside right now.
Yeah.
They're like, no, it's a thing they do. You put it in a traffic cone, it shoots it up in the air, makes a real big sound. I'm like, I don't know, man.
Makes a big sound, all right. It definitely makes a big sound. It makes a big sound.
It was nuts. Yeah, giving us sound effects is not a good.
No.
Not a good.
What I like is when we have background music.
I forgot about the background music.
Hell yeah. This is for Joe. Joe, you still listening? We got background music for you now, brother.
We now have filler content. This is good.
Oh yeah.
You should leave that on. Hold on.
Oh wait. What, did you see this guy Chris here? They opened for Chuck Berry, Candlebox, Hinder. Weren't we
Buck
supposed
Cherry.
to have Hinder here?
Buck Cherry, not Chuck Berry.
Chuck Berry's so much better, dude. God, fucking change that. Go back and change your message, man. Make it Chuck Berry. But we were gonna have Hinder here, man.
The singer from Hinder.
But yeah, but they he sold like one ticket.
Yes.
Yeah. So
keep that going. Hold on.
Unwind, formerly calm.
This episode is sponsored by Unwind. If anxiety and meds have been running your life, there's finally another way. Unwind is the first of its kind herbal supplement designed to help you feel calm, clear, and in control without the nasty side effects. With a 4.9 star rating and 10,000 anxiety battles won, Unwind is made by a founder living with anxiety disorder, made for others still looking for a natural solution. Try it risk-free, feel the calm, or get your money back. Go to unwind.com, that's UNWD.com, and use the code Landis for 25% off your first order.
It helps with gas too. No, hey, look, that shit really works, man. I've used it. It works. You know, I'm a veteran. Have a little bit of PTSD every once in a while, and well, I mean, I think I have it all the time, but I control it very well. Let's just say that. And that stuff really does work. It really does. It helps, keep your mood down, and it doesn't make you tired. And it was formerly Calm, and now it is Unwind, and it is is it unwd.com?
unwd.com. And it works. The website works.
Nice.
Yes. Hold on.
Are you double checking it right now to make sure it works?
No, it works. I checked it earlier just to make sure I wasn't doing this for no fucking reason. But it works, and
well, you know what?
we have another one.
Because we're on it. Hold on. Let me find it. He sent me one. Hold on.
Oh, this would have worked better.
Oh, that's perfect.
This is.
Yeah, that makes me want to go right to fucking sleep. So this is the new box. So this is James sent me over some samples. He's the owner and the founder of the company, and it's really cool because it's just you get this little That's it right there. If you can see it, that is Unwind. That is what it looks like. It is awesome, and then it comes with this little freaking spoon. You take a couple, spoonfuls. And dude, it definitely works, man. This one here is the one that I use because I have, on top of every other fucking problem in my life, I have Lyme disease, and this actually works. Let me turn it the right way. This actually works, and it helps with the inflammation and stuff that you get from Lyme disease, and it really does. It really works very well. And this one, I think it even says on here, this is for mood, sleep, pain, inflammation, and gut. So maybe it doesn't make you fart. It helps your gut, so you don't fart. So, but is that one?
I don't know. That gut health stuff usually does make you fart.
This is the other stuff. The other one. This is the Calm. This is what it used to be called. It used to be Calm, and now it is Unwind because somebody actually already owned this name, so it kind of fucked me. So, but then he had to rebrand everything. That poor guy, man. He had the branding set too, man.
That's the way it goes.
Cool. Oh, that Mr. Miyagi look on there. Yeah. Wax on, wax off.
Yes. Here's the way it goes, though. It happens. It happens.
Yeah, dude, I can't take that music anymore. Here we go.
I was gonna say
that's better.
Put that one up, and then we're gonna do a little introducing the extraordinary sound and craftsmanship of Michael Kelly guitars. When you choose a Michael Kelly guitar, you're not just buying an instrument, you're investing in a legacy of quality, creativity, and a passion for music. Each Michael Kelly guitar is meticulously crafted by skilled artisans who ensure that every detail, from the body shape to the finish, exceeds industry standards. You'll feel the difference in every strum. Stand out with unique features like our distinctive body shapes, stunning wood selections, and innovative electronics. Michael Kelly guitars are designed to inspire your creativity and elevate your sound. Michael Kelly guitars provide premium quality at a price that won't break the bank. Enjoy the best of both worlds, professional-grade instruments that are accessible to everyone. With Michael Kelly, you're not just buying a guitar, you're gaining access to a supportive community and resources to help you grow as a musician. Choose Michael Kelly guitars and experience the perfect blend of quality, innovation, and value. Play with passion. Play with purpose. Play a Michael Kelly guitar today.
Hey, that actually works. That's a good thing to use this for. Now we know. Now we know what it's used for. I'm trying to figure this one out.
What is fountain? Is that just? Oh, great! Just make everybody piss their pants
Make
the
me
whole
have to
time.
fucking pee. Especially old people like fucking Morrison over there. He probably ran for the bathroom. Alan said he said a birthday weekend. What's your birthday show, Alan? I'm wondering what that one is.
Ooh.
Alan's got a birthday show. Alan's been doing some killer videos on TikTok.
Yes, he has.
To pump us out, and it definitely I like it. I think he's been doing a really, really good job. I like it. You don't have these.
I don't. And we definitely got copyright strikes for that last week.
Dude, it's only on for 30. You got to have it on for a certain amount of time.
Not according to Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook.
You were sharing with Sir Mix-a-Lot on your last week's revenue, of which there was none.
Oh, so Alan's birthday is Saturday for Farewell to Kings.
There you go.
Nice. But he's coming to both. Oh, you got to come to both this weekend. It's gonna be one of those weekends where the shows are just right. So, but
yeah, I think
Farewell
Friday
to
he can
Kings
definitely
is so good.
scream along. He can definitely he can yell along at the front there. It'll sound accurate.
Exactly. And now I want to get. Do we have the Rush guys coming on?
Yes.
Oh, perfect. Because I definitely want to talk to them about Because I don't know if they've said exactly what they were doing, because they're doing a couple. They were supposed to be doing a certain. I don't know if that ever came to fruition. If
Yes,
worked
they
on it.
have been saying it. What you were talking about.
Oh,
So
okay.
he was. I know Adam was saying it online to a bunch of people.
Yes.
It's fucking one clap. Single
I don't know
clap.
what that was. All right.
Dude, have you ever seen the video of that guy that does the speed clapping?
Oh yeah.
That shit.
Yeah.
He has like 16 million videos on that, and the guy breaks it down because it was his buddy that put it up, and he goes, "Yeah, I still get ad revenue from that video every single year." And he goes, "So from I think he said I think it was like 2010 when he put that up until now, that guy has earned $16,000 per clap.
Holy shit.
16 grand a clap."
I gotta start fucking. I gotta get the clap too, I guess. Huh?
It was the way that he put that together. That's,
Dude, and you know what's funny? It's just like the stupidest shit works. You know what I mean? Just the stupidest fucking thing you can think of. And then you sit there and you have people that work on stuff and they try and they work their ass off, and then a guy comes around and claps his hands real fucking fast, and he's got Guinness Book World Records. Yes.
He might be expensive if he's making 16 grand a clap.
Dude, if he was smart, he'd be on OnlyFans right now clapping. He'd be making a ton of money.
Only
Woo,
hands.
watch how fast I go.
He's in it for a good time, not a long time on that one.
That would definitely. That's
He's trying to hit it and quit it. Oh man, if only Adam and them knew what they were walking into.
oh, he has no idea. He has no idea.
Let me text them and see if they can come on a little early.
I love the Green Day guys are here. I love that band. They're such a good fucking band too, man. What's the name? What's the name of the band they play in outside the other band they have?
They're. I don't want to be incorrect. Is
You
it
saw
Porch?
them at. Yeah, Porch. That's what it was. Yes.
Yes.
You got. I think you were. They were playing for Preston and Steve last year when you went.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
That's right.
But I
Yeah.
is that all of them? I don't remember. Yes, Porch. Yeah, absolutely. Great band. I did. Yes, I saw them at the Camp Out for Hunger, and was like, wow, this band's really good. And then it was like 2 months later, they come in and they're like, oh yeah, we're all in Porch the band. And it's like, oh shit, I saw you
Yes.
guys. Not too long.
Yeah.
We don't get out a lot, so there's not a lot of these bands that I've seen outside of here, to be honest with you. So
It's like we don't get out a lot, but we go to concerts every weekend.
yeah, yes. It's tough to describe to people because they're like, wow, you guys know so
it
much, but you never leave. And it's like, well, yeah,
Yeah.
when everything comes to you, you know?
Yeah, and then like I said, it's tough because you want to bring in other things, but you know damn well you got to watch what sells, what doesn't sell anymore. Like I said, the rock and roll seems to sell really well. You know, we bring in
Yes.
we've tried country, we've tried Motown, we've tried a lot of other stuff, and it just doesn't sell, and we end up canceling, or just running the show with next to no sales or whatever, which sucks because once you pay everybody and everything, it really it stinks.
Mhm.
So,
Yes.
but
Yes.
I don't know, man. It's just one of those things where it's like, who do you bring in, and then you're always looking for somebody new or somebody different. Like you look at like Nimrod, you're not going to find a better Green Day band, so why even try to find one?
Mhm.
I mean, it's like the good thing is there's probably maybe 2 or 3 of them out there. There's not a whole bunch of them doing it, but when you look at like an AC/DC band and you love Back in Black, you're not going to get a better band. They kill it. They're so good at it, and then. You sit here and you say, well, now there's 15 other AC/DC bands that want, and they're all kind of pretty good, but they all have a different twist on AC/DC.
Right.
It's just like Genesis. I mean, you got somebody playing the old Genesis, or you got somebody playing the new Genesis. Well, not the new Genesis now, but the Peter Gabriel
Van Halen
versus-
the same way. You
Yep,
get the
Van Halen's the same way.
Sammy
So that-
Hagar guys and the David Lee
that-
Roth guys.
Yeah, they're easy to bring in. A couple different bands, but when you
I
got
heard today on I listen to WIP almost exclusively, and they were talking about they do a question every day, and today's question was like, who was a big replacement and the best one wins a tickets to some shit or whatever. And Spike Eskin, Howard Eskin's son, who is on there every day now, he goes, yeah, here's one that I use all the time, and it's freaking Sammy Hagar replacing David Lee Roth, which made Van Halen better. And everyone was like, what? Wait a minute, dude.
Well,
what did you just say?
Why he shouldn't be on the show. First of all, if I name my kid fucking
What did you
Spike,
just say? Yes.
only
Yeah,
a
dude,
fucking
that was-
idiot like Howard
That was
Eskin
a
would name his kid Spike.
wild take. An absolutely wild take coming from
I mean,
that.
Howard Eskin's the guy who made his career off hating Philadelphia and saying things to piss fans off. He was never. He still. It's just like he goes, "Oh well, what can I say to piss everybody off so they want to listen to me to tell me I'm an asshole?" I mean, that's literally how his entire career. And then he names his kid fucking Spike. So there's another asshole thing. I mean, how much more of an asshole can you be?
Dude. Yeah, and he's on a show with Ike Reese, and even Ike Reese was like, dude, I don't even listen to Van Halen, and I know that's the wrong answer.
Yeah, that guy's a fucking turd, man.
A Rat and a Skid Row tribute. Have we ever gotten
No,
either
neither
of those?
Neither. And dude, Rat was the shit back in the day too, man. They had a couple good albums. They put out like 2 or 3, really good. I forget, the one was like Out of the Cellar. That was a guy had that hot chick crawling on the floor. I mean, I know that's why I bought it. And I'm like, oh, the music's not so bad either. but no, Rat was good. And then and who else did you say? Rat and who?
Oh my God, I can't even believe I just lost this. Where the hell is it? Skid Row.
Oh, Skid Row. Skid Row was they had. I think their biggest hit was Skid Row. That was the name of the song.
18 to Life.
Yeah, 18 to Life. Yeah, 18 in Life. But they had down on Skid Row or some shit like that. Like I think they just named it. That it was in the. I forget how it goes, but yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you could do both of those tributes with one band.
Oh, without a doubt.
You can make that like one of these kind of Friday nights going on.
Or you could just not do it, and it'd be real good for everyone. No, I'm kidding.
I see the AF2K boys in the background here.
Who do we
I see
have? Who's on?
Oh, there. I was giving Zach a minute to get back in, and he just popped his head in. So we can bring him on. We have Adam, Johnny, and Zach on.
Oh
so
no!
Let's pop that promo, and we'll bring them on here real quick. Hold on, I gotta find it. My shit's not in order. Here it is.
Dude, what the fuck are you doing over there? Jesus
I know.
Christ, man!
I know.
Swear to God, man. Here, wait a minute. Here. I'll fill in with little drum bongos for you. I don't know. I think it was another band. I'm sorry. I'm over here talking on TikTok about fucking Skid Row now, man. Youth Gone Wild was another big hit they had. Apparently, we got a bunch of fucking Skid Row fucking bitches over here. Fucking weirdos. Fucking weirdos, man.
That's a choice.
Fucking
That's
weirdos.
definitely a choice.
I totally
Definitely a
missed
choice.
that intro, man. I'm over.
Dude, what's wrong with Skid Row, man?
Nothing. I fucking love them, man. There's nothing like the Youth Gone Wild, man. What's going the fuck on, guys?
Hey,
Holy shit, not Billy, dude. You could definitely lead a Smashing Pumpkins tribute with no problem whatsoever.
don't give away our Halloween idea. Like,
Yeah.
come on, what are you doing?
I don't know, but dude, we could definitely just want to put a condom on you so bad right now.
Yeah, same. Yeah,
Oh, dude, yeah, they are, man. They are, man. This is if there is. Look, man, and you guys know I am a serious fucking Rush fan. I love Rush. I'm not. Look, I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I'm not happy about what they're doing right now. I think they should have just said, "Fuck it, let's just stick to the South Park and make some money off that or whatever." I don't think this chick can play for shit. I watched some of it. I wasn't happy with it. And I'm not happy, and I'll never be happy with it. I thought it was a big mistake. But one of my favorite bands of all time, when they were together, the three of them, there was just nothing. It was so magical, and to come from a band who, nobody wanted to sign them because they thought there's nobody wants to hear the lead singer's voice. No one's ever going to want to hear it, to becoming one of the biggest touring bands, like going through the 80s, especially in the 90s. I mean, fucking Rush, man. And then we've had tributes, Steve. We've had a couple come in, and we're like, yeah, it's Rush. We had one with a chick, and it was like, whatever. And then you guys stepped the fuck up, man. And I'm like, dude, this is how you do a Rush tribute. And I know fucking Jim Morrison's over there probably talk. I'm going to call him Jim Morrison, by the way.
Jim Morrison.
Jim Morrison's over there fucking probably jerking off about whatever that Rush band is he goes to see at the fucking place with one speaker in it down the street. But and he says, "Oh my God, you can't have 4 people in Rush. You can't have 4. You gotta have 3 people."
Yeah, I don't know who the 4th person is, but it's not me. It's not
me. Not me.
Everybody looks at me and they're like, "That's the 4th guy," and I'm like, "I don't see it." But
no. It's not. But when if you're gonna do a band that was look, this is why it takes 4 people to pull it off, because the band was that fucking good. And you 3 people thinking you're doing Rush as good as you guys are doing Rush, they're wrong. They're completely wrong. I've watched the videos. They're not even fucking close. It's not even close. It takes 4, maybe 5, maybe 6 people to pull off what those 3 guys did, because especially Johnny. I mean, the drums alone, man. I mean, there's just...
Yeah, you have a second set of hands back there, right? Somebody's doing the old T-shirt trick behind you with some of this stuff.
Oh man, he figured out my secret.
Yeah,
there it goes.
That's where Zach runs to.
Yeah. But I mean, it's got to. I mean, you're filling the shoes of Neil Peart. To me, was the greatest drummer, I think, rock drummer of all time. It's just, and again, that's my opinion. If you don't like it, you can suck my balls, but it really is. I mean, nobody played like him. Played traditionally like him. He was a master of the kit, and he knew where every piece of that kit was at all times, and he made it sing. Like his when you heard drum solos. I mean, I came through the 80s, man. Every fucking hair band had a drum solo. I mean. Everybody, but nobody gave you a drum solo like Neil Peart gave you a drum solo. It was like he was playing an orchestra of drums, and you were hearing sounds that you're like, how's he even getting that out of a drum kit? I mean, the guys, he was truly, to me, the greatest drummer to ever live. And John, I gotta, what's it like trying to fill those shoes and doing it so well? Because, dude, we really do hype you up to people, man, because you're a pretty sick fuck, man.
Well, thank you. I will try not to disappoint people. But it's really just a never-ending stream of study. Because with Neil, there's so much to his playing that you really it's not one of these bands you can just sit down and learn it and you're set. It's like as you keep digging into this, there's always another layer to all of these songs, like another particular accent pattern or like these dynamic changes he throws in that next time you listen to a song, you're like, oh, I didn't hear that before. Now I got to start doing that. The thing is, you just never got to be stagnant. You just always got to be studying, always trying to improve. And my goal is like, I know I'll never be Neil, but that doesn't mean I can't always be trying to get as close as I can. And that's just my goal, because this music is so instructive. Learning his parts has made me such a better musician. I always just want to see, okay, how far can I take this? How close can I push myself? So, because in the end, it's only going to help me as a musician. Yep. And to me, that's the best way to honor this music and the legacy of the band. So.
Yeah, man. And I think that's what I appreciate about what you guys more than anything. And look, and Zach, you have the vocals that are spot on, but a lot of what Rush was to me was the bass and the drums. I mean, it really led the music. And again, I think that's why Neil Peart was such a special drummer, is because I don't know, man. It's hard to explain it, because he was to me what Rush was. Like you take him off of that drum kit and you put some chick that you found down the fucking street that thinks she can play, and that's not Rush, man. I mean, you cannot replace greatness. To me, the greatest drummer alive now is Todd Zuckerman with Styx. I mean, he's another person that plays very similar to the way Neil Peart played. You know, the same traditional style, the same kind of crazy ass kit, and can play it with almost seamlessly with, again, like four hands. You wonder, how is this guy playing? You know, but I don't know, man. I just feel like I've seen a lot of these Rush tributes, and no one gives us the real Rush like you guys do. And I think a lot of it has to do with the drums and Zach's voice. And no offense to Billy Corgan back there or anything, because but you're definitely an integral part. What's the guitar player's name? I forget his name.
Aaron. That's Aaron.
Aaron. No offense to them, but and look, the guitar riffs for Rush were great, but it's like there's just something about Rush when it comes to the drums, and it doesn't matter what album you're thinking about. And I I love 2112 is my favorite album. So for a lot of people, there's like I don't even know, like some of the old. Like the original Rush album and stuff like that, but a lot of people got turned on to Rush. There was a thing, I was lucky enough to be in high school in the 80s, and what happened was you had all those great bands like Rush and the Rolling Stones and Aerosmith and all these great rock bands that came into the 80s and had to change their style, because if they didn't, they weren't going to make it, and they all did. And Rush came out with Moving Pictures. And that's that album that defined them to a whole new genre of people. And they woke up. Pink Floyd came out with The Wall. All of a sudden, all these people are listening to Pink Floyd that never listened to Pink Floyd before. The Rolling Stones came out with Tattoo You. All of a sudden, everyone's like, oh, who are the Rolling Stones, And it was like this whole new world. And I'll never forget, I believe it was 1981, it might have been. I think I was in the ninth grade, and we went to see Moving Pictures Tour. And I had already liked Rush. I was a big Rush fan. But dude, it was like just seeing the people and living that moment and just being a part of this world that we were in the Spectrum, for God's sake. It was like the biggest hole in the wall, And man, it was just one of the greatest concerts I could ever remember, man. It's one of the I went through a lot of concerts. And besides that, maybe Yes back then and Pink Floyd, I don't remember a lot of them. But that was one of the concerts I'll never forget. And they're one of those bands that transitioned. So I got to ask you guys, when you're playing Rush, to you, what is the music? Is it the older stuff that really grooves with you, or that you love, or do you get to that 80s and that new, I call it the newer Rush, after the Moving Pictures album, basically? What is it that you like most performing?
So for me, it changes. Like, for example, like the last time we came through with you guys, we were playing, we leaned more towards the older stuff, and we kind of, dabbled some newer stuff up to like 1987. I think we played Animate too, so that got you up to the 90s.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But personally, like, we just got off a run of playing Power Windows in its entirety, and because it was celebrating its 40th anniversary from 1985 last year, right? And we had a ton of fun learning that stuff. But now coming back, because we talked the last time, Ray, and you were like, yeah, like my favorite album is 2112. So we're like, fuck it, we'll play 2112 in its entirety. And the next time we come back. And now that we've been playing that, there are some gems on that album, even, beside the suite, that are like, have become some of my favorites to play. And it just is this weird thing. And even as a fan, I have these phases where, I think Zach the other day asked me like, oh, well, what is like your favorite album? And I was like, well, it depends. And it depends on like the time of year, the season, like, and it goes from being, Grace Under Pressure from 1983 to Vapor Trails from 2002. And it's just one of those things it just depends. And it's all so challenging that I don't think it's ever a thing that we're like, this is, I don't want to play this. It's that thing that keeps you motivated and keeps you pushing to get better. Cause like Johnny said, like you're always trying to get better with something. But yeah, that's kind of my perspective. I'm sure Zach and Johnny have a similar but different ideas.
Yeah. Johnny, what are your thoughts on it, Johnny?
Yeah, you go first.
Well, it's a little strange for me because for Neil's playing changed so much between like Adam said we just got done playing Power Windows and now we're going back to 2112, and it's almost like I'm learning a different drummer trying to learn the two albums because the way he played and the way he approached the drums changed so much in those. It was almost 9 years between the two albums.
Yeah.
So on Power Windows, everything is very specific. And there's a lot of syncopated stuff. A lot of the Neil-isms are kind of ingrained in the playing at that point. On 2112, learning it, it's a lot rawer. And a lot of the Neil-isms, like his famous ride pattern that everyone knows, at the 2112 point, we're 3 years away from the first instance of that appearing still.
Yeah, true.
So a lot of the Neil-isms are still in the development stage, and his playing is a lot rawer. And in some senses, that makes it easier because if it's raw, I maybe don't have to be as specific, but at the same time, since it's so much raw, there's so much more energy and a lot of the fills are so much more out of control that trying to replicate them the way he did them at the time is a different, like, next level kind of challenge in itself. So Something for Nothing in particular, there's a lot of fills in there that it's like if I was learning, if this wouldn't fit on Power Windows because it's just a completely different approach.
Oh yeah.
But I personally love both of them for the different kind of challenges. And again, that's a big part of the challenge for me in this music is trying to emulate it the way he did it. So getting to tackle those two different eras in that way is very fulfilling.
And that's really when I think that the true change with Rush was with, Permanent Waves, and then, of course, then came Moving Pictures and then Signals, and that was that change in the drums, because when you go back to Fly By Night and 2112 and Hemispheres and those albums, there definitely is a different. I know exactly what you're talking about, and I think that's why I like the older Rush so much. You know what I mean? I think that's just one of those. That's one of the reasons why. But then when they came into the '80s and they came into that new, this is who we are now type of thing, and that was after Exit Stage. After Exit Stage left, I remember that was I loved that album so much. That then I was in high school at the time, so for me, you were listening to everything, and Rush just kind of stood out. I mean, we were listening to the Doors. I was in bands. We were playing everything. We were listening to everything. But Rush was just that one band, and like I said, I'll never forget going to that first show, the first time I saw them, and doing what the fuck, man? I can't even believe this band exists, and it was just, it took you away. I think the last time, I can't remember the last time I saw them, but one of the other, I had seen them through the years, but I had always seen them at big arenas, and then I saw them one year at the I forget what tour it was. They played the Camden Waterfront. And it was the one where they had the washers and dryers on stage. I forget what tour that was.
Probably Vapor Trails or R30.
It might have been. I think it was R30. Yeah. I think it was the R30 tour. And it just wasn't the same. It's the band had definitely you could tell they were getting older. They've been playing a lot more. It wasn't like that. It just wasn't like when I first saw them. But Neil Peart never stopped being Neil Peart, and that's what I loved. And you're right, because when they would go back and play something older, it was like it's almost like he transitioned back to who he was before. It's kind of cool. And I'm glad. I think this is another reason why I love this band so much, is because I have so much respect for you, John. You have no idea, because you see it, you understand the intricacies of the music throughout the years and that change in his style and everything. And I love that about you, man. I love that you actually you take the time to really study. To me, the best part of the band, to be honest with you, is the drums. So, what about you, Zach?
Well, before I get into what I think, I always tell, and I'm sorry, John, for flattering you, but I always tell people that people come up to me and, oh, Johnny, Johnny's amazing, and I'm like, yeah, he's a sick bastard.
He is.
Being able to do all of the stuff that he does something isn't lining up in the best way possible. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
but I don't know. So when we started doing like the 80s stuff, I was I don't want to use the word. I was a little late to the party on it, maybe because I am huge on the early stuff. Hemispheres, A Farewell to Kings, 2112. That's all. That's all my. I love that stuff. To me, that's probably some of the best music out there. And then when we got into Power Windows specifically, it was there was a look on people's faces when they heard it that was just like, it was irreplaceable. Like, people love that music so much, and that's when I kind of turned around and I was like, all right, I get it. I understand. I think the music's great. I just love the screamy stuff, and like the early stuff is such a it's like a whirlwind of like, hey, here's 5 minutes of singing probably some of the hardest stuff you've ever sang in your life, and then like a 5-minute break, and then go do it again, and then go do it again. Like it's very back and forth for me on what my favorite is. I thought initially that the Power Window stuff was going to be like worlds easier, because I was like, oh, this is, it's not nearly as high. It's not,
yeah,
but there's no 5-minute breaks every 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's true too.
It's all the way through. And, obviously they're, it's a different world. It's just all, and Getty's like singing. It's more singing than like a yelly kind of thing. But I mean, all of it has its own charm to it. I don't dislike doing any of it. I don't really have a good answer for what my favorite is. I guess it's probably some of the earlier stuff, like 2112 Hemisphere.
I could see being a singer liking the earlier stuff.
Yeah.
In all honesty, I can totally see that.
It is definitely challenging. Like, I'm like, we're in the, working through the rehearsals for all the 2112 stuff, and I'm looking around, I'm going, shit, dude. Like this.
Yeah, but it starts off with Temple of the Sphinx, and you're looking at like, I mean, just
that's
yeah.
cool, because I get, there's nice breathing space for
yes.
that.
Yep.
But the rest of the album is,
and then you're screaming for your life.
Yes.
Yeah, the rest of the album after that is lock and load. Like, you better be ready to, you're grabbing and twisting for 20 minutes and 25 minutes.
Exactly.
Like,
but it's the beauty of, and maybe the same thing Johnny's saying is, the same way Neil, kind of transitioned his drumming style. I feel like, like Getty did the same, with not I guess, his bass playing, but definitely his vocals and like you said, the singing. He wasn't doing what he was doing in the beginning. And I always said too, you hear like I said, you always hear those stories how no one wanted the two bands no one ever wanted to sign were Rush and Kiss. Nobody wanted to sign them. And I think if Geddy Lee was doing, the stuff he was doing in the 80s and 90s, he probably would have got signed. But they were doing, what they were best at back then. And I think they made some of their best music in the 70s, in those mid 70s, those first years. Again.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no, keep going. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I always say that, like, my favorite personally is Hemispheres, but like, for anybody that has never ever heard Rush before, like, somewhere in that Moving Pictures, Signals, that's like quintessential to me, where you get the best of everything, really, right in there.
Yeah.
If someone came up to me and said, I've never heard Rush before, play me a Rush album, I'm putting on Moving Pictures, because it's like, that is to me the most well-rounded sound, without being too proggy or too keyboardy or whatever anybody else wants to say about it. Like, that to me is like the quintessential sound.
And I agree, and that's why I always say, because people say, well, Permanent Waves was kind of, that time when they started to change, but that they found the sound with Moving Pictures.
Yeah.
I mean, right. They're I think they were transitioning to that sound through a couple records, but when they finally released Moving Pictures, and again, I wish I could just take you guys back to sitting there and turning on the radio. We didn't have all this crazy shit, man. We still had fucking little radios in our pockets, man, and turning it on and hearing Tom Sawyer for the first fucking time come over the airwaves and going, what the fuck is this? You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden you're like, holy shit. And all you want is them to play it again until you can get to the store and get this fucking record, because I've got to hear this whole thing, man. And then when you put the whole record on and you're like, holy crap, man. You know, like what am I even listening to? And I think that was the beauty of music back then, you know. And it sucked because, you know, I know times change and, you know, things get better per se, but it was such a great time to be able to not have, you know, so much access to so much stuff, if that makes sense. It really was. There's a lot of stuff I like this kind of platform, to be able to sit here and talk to you guys, you know, and interview you about, you know, why you do what you do and everything. But then, you know, to go back and I feel like I'm a very lucky person to have been able to go through that time, you know, and you know, like when I went in the military, you know, we were still excited about cassettes. You know what I mean? We were like, man, I got a cassette player that's the size of a cassette that I can put into my uniform pocket. And, you know, when we're going out there strafing airfields and stuff, man, I can fucking listen to, you know, Rush, you know, I can listen to whatever I want to listen to. And then, you know, then we went in, and then the world changed, you know, and I love a lot of it because, like, people are going back to records. Like, there's nothing like listening to moving pictures on vinyl. There's nothing like listening to 2112 on vinyl. I mean, it is just such, well, it sucks having to flip the fucking records, but it's just the beauty of it, though. The beauty of the sound that comes out it's like nothing else, man. And I can't tell you how much I love that album. So all going through, like, I'm gonna say through, shit, man, maybe the 7th, 8th grade and all that. Like, if you go, I guarantee if you go back to my old high school and middle school, you're gonna find 2112 written all over the place. That was my little trademark. I would write it under the stage. I would carve it with a knife, you know. That was like. Yeah, that was like my thing. So and I'm telling you, 2112, it was just an album, and I would listen to it over and over again. My mother would be like, "What the hell are you listening to?" You know, she's listening to the Oak Ridge Boys and shit, and I'm, you know, but between that and the Night at the Opera, my mom thought I probably should have been in a nut house for the music I listened to back in the day. But so walk us through learning 2112. So you guys are playing the record all the way through, correct?
Yes, sir.
Just take us through your process of learning it and playing together and getting the feel for that record.
A lot of biting, screaming, yelling.
Yes, lots of tears, literally and figuratively.
Yeah.
Lots of it's been a challenge, and I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. We came off the Power Windows run, and we did probably, I guess, 6 shows with that album, where we specifically did shows for that. And we were like, all right, what's the next big anniversary? And after having, you know, had a couple conversations, we were like, well, 2112's turning 50, and it's like, well, shit, I guess we have to learn the whole thing. So we debuted the full side A suite at a gig on 2112, actually, in 2025 on December 21st. We debuted that, and people loved it. And luckily we only had to learn a few parts for that, so it wasn't too bad, and we kind of were able to push through that relatively quickly. Well, I won't say it was easy, but it was doable. And then we got into 2026 after everybody had their 2 weeks of being sick. You know, everybody caught the flu.
Yeah, we all did. Yep.
And it was basically,
you
like,
could just put a condom on and you'd be fine, though. You just don't understand how lucky you are.
Don't tempt me with a good time there, Ray. You know. But yeah, we came back into it. We played our first gig in Connecticut, and then we're like, shit, we have 6 weeks to learn 4 songs that are very complicated that we've never played before. And you know, it was a crawl in the beginning. A couple of them came together relatively fast. Like Something for Nothing, for some reason, was pretty well together by the 3rd or 4th time we played it.
Nice.
But songs where, and this is kind of fun.
So you started from the end.
Yeah. We kind of jumped around because we had already played Bangkok, so we kind of knew that. So I'm sorry. I guess I should say it was still 4 songs. But we had already had Bangkok, so we kind of took care of that. But then we got around to a song like Tears, which is like, we talk about the screechy kind of like very aggressive sounds. And then you have the antithesis of that, which is Tears, which is this very delicate song that Geddy wrote the lyrics to, and, you know, is very emotive and is one of those first kind of moments. And I'm playing keyboards the entire time, and there's bass in it. So guess who has to play bass? Our tried and true singer. So
nice.
there's some cross contamination here, and
Goes
there's
wrong. I want no dirty looks.
only dirty looks.
This is why you need 4 people. So
Yeah. And it was a song that there are 2 songs on that album that Rush never played live. The one is Tears that I just talked about, and that has Mellotron on there. Featured Hugh Syme, who was their album director and basically artist for the band from Fly By Night onward, and he played Mellotron on that originally, and they never played it live because they probably couldn't do it back then, number one. But then, you know, it's like one of those songs that falls through the cracks, and like I think it's actually probably one of my favorites that we learned. But then you go to a song that's right before it, Lessons, which is another one that they never played live before, and we're like, how the hell are we going to do this? Because there's a bunch of little intricacies, and also Zach's balls are in a vice for literally all of the song.
For the record, I want to put it on record. That song is the hardest song that we have ever played for me personally.
It has vocally. It's probably the hardest song you'll ever do for Rush.
Unforgiving. That song is unbelievable,
and that's probably why they never played it that. Honestly, it's
you got to remember, if you're touring and you're doing 4 or 5 shows a night. I mean, your voice. I mean, Geddy Lee had a voice, but I mean, you got to. That's a lot of work. I mean, Zach. When you're done singing something like that, I mean, how's it feel? I mean, you got to give yourself a good few days rest between rehearsals.
Well, I mean, most of the time, because we rehearse pretty early in the day. So most of the time, like, I'll start off the rehearsal, like, basically just like, down the octave or whispering my way through, talking my way through a lot of stuff. And then, towards the end, I'll give it a couple tries, full blast. But, there, like, and this is more of a general thing that I find interesting, is like when you're talking about like Geddy as a singer, right? And people always, as time went on, they would talk about Geddy's voice or whatever. The fact that Geddy even sang that way for even close to 10 years, is 99% of people could not say that they could do that for close to 10 years, right? That. And it just goes to show, it's like, hey, not only do you have like, time and technology changing, but, as you get older, that's going to be leaving you too, that super high screechy stuff. And, to be able to adapt to that as well, just more as a general point, I find really, really cool. But, no, I mean, that stuff, it's, I mean, some of the stuff you can like squeak through, but 2112 you can't squeak through. You got to there's full on, you got to that's full sack. There's no BS in that one. That's like,
and I think it's another reason why I love the album so much. I mean, it's like you said, it's you can't tour that record. You can't do that even if they're playing every other night. It's still it's vocally no one's going to be able to handle it.
I mean, it's just, even after like we rehearsed for in the morning 3-4 hours. After that, I'm like, dude, I'm tapped. And then like I wake up the next day and I'm like, wow, I hope I don't have to scream my head off again like that today. But
so what do you do to take care of your voice? Because saying like what do you do to prepare and stuff?
I drink a lot of water every single day, no matter what. I drink probably close to like I guess what the equivalent would be of like 15 glasses of water every day. I also just don't use my voice when I don't have to. And when I do, I'm very careful about how I use it. It's not I don't raise my voice generally. I pretty much just talk just regularly.
Mhm.
I mean, I drink tea before we go on, but I mean,
So you don't have any like crazy like I gargle pond scum and shit like that, right? You just
no, I'm not putting like frog eggs in my
yes, just take care of
No.
yourself.
I've seen him do it.
The frog eggs or the pond scum.
No comment.
Yeah, the blood in my water. No, I mean, I just am very careful about how I use my voice when I use my voice. I'm out a lot. Like when I'm out, I'm very careful about how I talk and how rigorously I'm using my voice. But other than that, I mean, as long as you're not blowing yourself out a long time, for over and over, you're good. You'll get by.
Well, and that's what it is. It's about taking care of your voice. Of course, staying away from cigarettes and vapes and all that bullshit. And then just like you said, water. And yeah, exactly. Don't that'll kill you. Stay away from that shit, man. Stay away from all that.
It's the
shit.
devil. It's the devil, kids.
Yeah, you know what? It's easy to stop, man. It's easy to stop because if you want to stay as good as you are right now, it's what you want to do, because you definitely have what it takes to deliver Geddy Lee in the right way. And again, I got to commend all of you, and even Adam. I mean, Geddy Lee was also a great bass player, man. I mean, again, the bass and the drums to me, I love the guitar riffs and that you get through. But for me, I grew up as a drummer, so to me, the bass and the drums, it's what I always heard first,
Mm-hmm.
and when listening to Rush, it was the thing that stood out the most to me, and I think it's one of the reasons why I love Neil so much, just growing up, and I could never imagine even trying to attempt to play. We were playing stuff like, The Doors, or we were playing, again, like Steve Miller or Ozzy or something like that back in the day, in our bands. I would never have even tried to attempt to emulate what Neil Peart was doing. And I think the fact that you're doing that is commendable. And it, again, you can moan and whine all day. But it's like it to try and do what three guys did takes 4 or 5 guys to do it the right way. And I think you guys did that. You said, look, we got a great bass player. We got an amazing singer. We got a killer fucking drummer. We got a great guitar player. Let's all get together and do this the right way. Or, we can, again, Zach can learn to play the bass, you know what I mean? And we can bring, it doesn't make sense when you have somebody like Adam who can play it as well as you play it. That's what you need. You need somebody who can do it the right way. You need somebody who can sing it the right way. And again, I think you guys, like I said, we have a lot of great bands that we love that come in here, and the guys from Nimrod were on too, man. And they're another great band. It's a great bunch of guys.
Nice guys.
Yeah. Oh, they're great guys, man. And that's what you guys are too. You're not just great musicians. You're just good people, man. Mm-hmm. And I love that. And the funny things, I'll tell you, we have other bands that play here. And those guys become friends of mine. I talk to like Walt from Brain Damage all the time. Walt and I became good friends.
Guys.
And Walt comes to here to see you guys play. And a lot of the other bands are coming that play here are coming this weekend to watch you guys play. They're coming to buy tickets to watch you guys because I hype you up so much. And then they saw a little bit of the last time you played, and they're like, oh, these guys are fucking good, man.
Dude, and by the way, you hyped up Total Mass Retain, and holy shit, that band is awesome.
They're great.
Yeah,
they are amazing. Oh my god!
Yeah, we've been friends with them a long time because their drummer Joe Cass found us and was talking with us and saying, "Hey, we should do a show together." Like before we ever played a single show.
Oh wow!
Yes is actually probably my favorite band, even more so than Rush. So
Wow.
I've seen a bunch of tributes, and they're the best Yes tribute.
Yeah,
to me, pretty easily.
Yeah, they absolutely killed it.
Fantastic. Yep.
Yeah, and I got to give it to you, man. Yeah, I have to say we talk about the last time we played, and we talk about this internally all the time. We look at back, and things have kind of grown over the last year since we played, or the last 9 months or so. And we really look back and we say, what was the turning point? And this is like no bullshit, no lie. Like playing the Landis the last time was that moment for us.
100%.
And we are
100%.
so grateful that we were given that opportunity. You guys gave us that shot and that we connected with you all and are so happy to be back. And it's just like one of those things that we were out on that stage the last time and we're like, damn, we need to get back here as soon as possible. This is fucking awesome to play in front of, you know, hundreds of people with such a, you know, feeling so supported as a band. And, you know, it's great to be back.
And
we are so grateful.
again, you know, we try to create an atmosphere that brings people to the big stage. You know what I mean? So it's not just like, you know, a band up there, you know, with a couple lights and some equipment. We try to give people that full, you know, stadium feel. You know, with the lights, with the, you know, I got a couple $1 million in lights and video and all that stuff here. You know what I mean? I tell everybody I will never, ever, ever, ever recoup the money that I lost here. And, but to be able to give people the kind of shows that we've been able to give them over the years, I mean, to me, it's worth it because I'm not getting any younger, and I love music, and I love bands like you guys that really truly bring what I love about music to the stage again. Because I will never. I'm sorry. I know some people would say I'm wrong, but I will never go see Rush again. I refuse to go see Rush with any other drummer. I don't give a fuck if Zuckerman started playing drums for Rush. I'm not going to see Rush again. It's not going to happen. It's not Rush without Neil Peart. Just like if you know Geddy Lee passed away, it would not be Rush without Geddy Lee up front. You know, it's like going to see Queen with Adam Lambert. What the fuck is wrong with you? What? It's like, what? It's just, that's not Queen. I'm sorry. It's not. Freddie Mercury made Queen what Queen was. And when I see these bands try to go back out, and you know, there's tons of them that do it, and it's just like, no, don't do it, man. Don't do it. It's even the Rolling Stones, you know, you know, Charlie Watt wasn't, you know, he wasn't this crazy, you know, drummer, but nobody played 4 pieces of drums like Charlie could. You know, Charlie could make a 4-piece set sound like you had a 30-piece set. I mean, he could go from, you know, a rock and roll, you know, Stone song, you know, Sympathy for the Devil to an old blues tune. And you know, it's about those members of those bands who brought those bands to life to begin with. And when there's guys like you who bring it back the right way, I mean, I would go see you, and this is no bullshit, I would go see your band 100 times before I'd ever go see the Rush right now with another drummer. I just don't want to see that. It's not what I want. I want to remember Rush the way you guys allow me to remember Rush, and I appreciate you for what you do. And God knows, man, I wish I had a bucket of money still, because I would keep this place going forever, so you guys would always have a home, a stage to play on, so people could see how good you are.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That means a lot. That really does.
Well, you know, when we like, you know, the whole you know, 3 versus 4 piece thing, right? It's like when you're making something like this, there has to be a goal in mind. Is the goal to recreate the music as faithfully as possible, or is the goal just to get on stage and play the songs kind of halfway right and kind of get by with, you know, either me out of the picture or Adam on the picture and I'm playing bass for whatever reason, right? There's no reason to deliver something less than when, if you are more worried about the number of people in the band, and I don't even think this just extends to Rush, this extends to anything.
Yeah, I agree.
It's something that me and Johnny we talked about on our car ride. But if you are more worried about the amount of people in the band, it's kind of a superficial talking point to where it doesn't say anything. You didn't say that we played bad. You said that 4 people in the band, and you know it's just something that it's like, oh, here we go again. It's like we get it. We know. Yes, there are 4 of us. It's all right. It's all well and good. I welcome you to cut. You have you know, if you say that and you want to come, tickets on me. All right. Like I don't even, like you will walk out satisfied. I don't know what.
Well, Rush didn't play live with 3 people. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's like they brought in keyboard players, they had second guitars sometimes, they had full orchestras at times, they had all kinds of stuff at different times.
Mhm.
And
Because
this
it's just
this tour they're bringing out Getty's bringing out a dedicated keyboard.
Yes, exactly.
For
Yep.
one part of it. So and
Yeah.
they're rumblings about another vocalist, and so it's like, yeah, it's one of those things, and it's like we transition from playing the epics, and then at some points like we need Zach, and then he just kind of goes away, and then we're a three-piece, and it's like you can shut the fuck up about that. Like it's like literally the same thing. It's just accenting to it, and it's it's just kind of one of those weird things.
It's one of those things that people will just, no matter what you can play, you could be carbon copies of the three of them, and people will still beat you over the head with it. So it just matter what the people that talk like that, that they're not. I'm not looking too hard to say like, okay, we need to bring you in, right? Because if that's your sticking point, I don't know how we can change your mind. You know what I'm saying?
No, I agree with you. And again, it's just some people are sticklers that way. And like I said, but they'll spend, a shit ton of money to go see, whatever, they'll go see Leonard Skinner with not one fucking member of the band left.
Well, that's
you know what I mean? It's literally the same with Foreigner. They'll go see fucking Foreigner in concert with not one fucking member of the band left. But they'll bitch at somebody doing a 4-piece Rush show. So it's crazy. But and you're right. But the point is, they got to see it, they got to hear it. And if you enjoy the music and you want to hear the music the right way, what I want to do is I want to get lost, and I want to remember, and I want to remember why I love the band so much. And you have no idea how excited I am, because you're playing, to me, probably one of my top 5 albums of all time. 2112 from the beginning to the end is just a masterpiece to me of an album. It's a masterpiece of music. It's everything from the instrumentation to the vocals, you name it. I just love that record so much, and I can't wait to hear it, man. And I'm hoping that other people who are fans of Rush understand how hard it is to do what you guys are about to do. Because again, Rush didn't even do it, and they didn't do it for a reason, because it's fucking tough.
I mean, all these bands. Look at Pink Floyd. Look how many people they had to do a concert, because they didn't want to. I would always rather have the music be played correctly by live actual musicians than people doing it with harmonizers and tracks and all of that technology behind it, that a lot of groups did.
Yeah.
ELO, they're one of them we always talk about all the time, that every ELO band we've ever had uses tracks, and ELO themselves use tracks.
ELO was nothing but tracks. I mean,
right.
They
So
were
and it's one of those things. But then you look at Pink Floyd, and nobody ever complained when Pink Floyd was out there with 12 people on the stage. Because how the hell would you do it without 12 people on the stage?
One thing about Pink Floyd too is that once they had money, they never recorded an album without 30 people on that record again. They only and I think it was Roger Waters who said it. He said, "Look, man," he goes, "our early albums," he goes, "the only reason it was just us is because we didn't have any money. As soon as we sold a record and we had money, because we were bringing all kinds of people, in, and all kinds of equipment and shit in." So, but look, guys, we are at about out of time here. We got a couple minutes left. I'd like to, if we could, Steve, you want to run that promo one more time? Of course. And then leave the card up, and we'll talk about this. So I want everybody to see that one more time.
Yep. Here we go.
Dude, that's it. A farewell to Kings, AF2K, a tribute to Rush, a true Rush experience. Fuck the tribute. It is this Saturday, February 21st. Tickets are $35. You're all in on that. There's no additional fees. There's no additional taxes. That's what you pay. We eat all the taxes and everything. It's in the ticket price. Show starts at 8. Doors open at 7. I'm telling you, if you're a fan of Rush, you are going to absolutely love this band. And I again, doing 2112 probably one of the toughest records out of the out of the collective of, I guess their discography. I mean, it's probably, to me, the toughest record you would probably do or try to emulate. Again, it's this Saturday, February 21st. Farewell to Kings. It's a Rush experience. My dogs are whining back there. They know it's almost 9 o'clock. They're like, it's time to eat. But yeah, I want to thank you guys all for coming on. Again, I truly respect you guys as musicians, but also just as straight up fucking cool dudes, man. You're all good people, man, and I love having you around. And Zach, you know that as well, dude. You and I have talked, at the bar and stuff, and you're just a good human being, bro.
Well, thank you, man.
And yeah, absolutely, man. It's a pleasure to be able to talk to you guys and talk Rush to people that know Rush. You know what I mean? Like we do, and the way we love it.
For
so,
sure.
Thank you guys for coming on. We cannot wait to see you this Saturday. Safe travels, gentlemen.
Yes, thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Have a good
Thanks,
night, guys.
Take care.
Have a
Take
good
care,
night.
guys.
See ya.
Later.
Yeah, I really do. I love those guys, man. I really do, man. I cannot wait to see this show. It's going to be such a great show, man. And just and you're talking, really good fucking musicians. With exception to that Johnny guy, he fucking sucks. Man.
He's like, why am I still here?
Why am I here? I'm pooping, guys. I'm pooping.
That was perfect.
That was good.
Oh, amazing.
No, again, they're absolutely wonderful bunch of guys, wonderful band, and
Yes.
I implore everyone to come out and George, you have no idea, dude. These guys, they're so good, dude. They're absolutely sick. And again, when I said I like 2112, and they were like, dude, that's the album we're gonna do. First of all, you got to be thankful that they're. But I wasn't sure if they were gonna actually do the whole album, because again, a lot of people would have skipped like Tears and Lessons and stuff like. They would have been like, look, we're gonna do most of the album. It's like asking what were we talking about? Brain Damage doing
Yep.
What the hell's the name? What's the album though?
The Wall.
No. The one.
Oh.
The one with the. I can't think of the name of the album. That.
Dark Side of the Moon.
No. The what's the whale song? Why can't it's
Oh, Echoes.
Echo? What's the name of the album it's on though?
Oh,
I can't
oh
think of the
my
name
God.
of the album. I know it's freaking. But asking someone to do that album, they're not. They're going to say, well, nobody knows this song, nobody knows that song, and they did, and I love those guys. I love Walt and Larry and everyone. But it's like they're even like, oh, we're not going to do those songs. We don't want to learn those. These guys fucking learned the entire 2112 album, and it's a great fucking record.
Metal. You're talking about.
Metal. Yes, the metal album. That's right. Damn, I couldn't think. I can see.
I mean,
the
Echoes
cover.
is like 90% of that album. So
Yeah, the cover is like I forget what the cover is. It's like a close up of like a goat fetus or something, like a sheep fetus head or something. I don't know what that album is. I think
when
it is.
they when for the 50th anniversary of all their albums, they took the images away, and it was just like because remember their shit was wrapped in plastic and it just had the descriptions on them all.
Yep.
I forget why that was, but they brought that back on like Apple Music and stuff. And I forget what Metals was, like what they described it as.
Yeah, Metal. It was because of the image was something like it was like a sheep fetus or something. And then I Wish You Were Here is because it was two burning men on the cover. Like every time you turned around, somebody hated what they did. So when they did The Wall, they just did nothing but bricks on the cover. The Wall had no artwork on the cover. When you opened it up, it had artwork. But they're like, you know what? Fuck y'all. Here you go. It's fucking bricks. You know what I mean? So, but it is funny. But I can't wait. It's going to be a good weekend. Oh, excuse me. Woo. I had the hiccups. But it's going to be a good weekend of music, man. I'm excited. Like, again, we haven't had anything here like Slipknot, and doing, and of course System of a Down, Deftones. We haven't had anything like this before. I'm excited for that alone because it's something completely new, and I think these guys are really going to deliver. I watch videos, and I truly believe they are going to be the real deal, and we're going to enjoy that show a lot.
Yes.
So,
yes.
And then if the stage is still there on Saturday, we're going to have, again, one of my favorite bands that's ever played on our stage. They really are. They're truly not only good guys, but they're right up there with like our boys from Whiskey Grin and stuff. One of my favorite bands, and my favorite of all bands is Brain Damage. I love those guys, and we have Desco. We have a handful of bands that we love. Obey Your Master's another great one that we like to bring back, and they truly give you that experience. So I'm glad these guys are back. And dude, I was excited to hear that that playing the Landis kind of changed their whole band. It's made they just went up from there. So that's you got to have some happiness in there. They know you did something good.
Absolutely.
It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool.
Absolutely.
But that's about the end of our time. It is 9:01.
Hell yes.
Good seeing you, my friend, as always. And
Of
everyone
course.
out there, thank you. Everyone over there on TikTok land, Rachel and Red and everyone. And, of course, the one and only Alan, who we love. And Alan's birthday is Saturday, too. So that's wonderful. We can't wait for that, man. But thank you guys, everyone, for coming in. Look at that, man. Brain Damage is in the back. Look at them. They're like, we've been out here listening to you guys. See if this is a fucking suck or not. Yeah.
Couldn't figure out the fucking album name, you pieces of shit.
Yeah, I couldn't remember the fucking name. Dude, I can't remember what I ate for breakfast half the time, man. But no, Johnny Vines actually put metal. He remembered it.
Yes.
Yeah, it's another great fucking record. But yeah, Brain Damage is. They know they're my number one favorite of all time that has ever played this stage. When it comes to just people and musicians and musicality and delivering the goods, I mean, they are truly just great guys, great musicians, and I just like I said,
I feel like we're a part of that band. Like that's the.
I think
that's
the
the
Wall
thing about
did that.
them.
Yeah, I think we came together with the Wall. Yeah, that was like a
can like
man
yell at each
circle jerk
other
thing.
and all that kind of stuff. It's
That
like
was- that
truly
was a-
like,
That was a man love moment. So,
oh my god.
but look, everyone, I thank you everyone who tuned in again. Thank you everyone from TikTok. God bless you all, and have a pleasant tomorrow.